Okay, Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah, sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een, bi rahmatika arhamar rahimin. Well, it's a little message from my dearest friend, Rabbi Zalman. He's asked me actually to do a commentary on one of the hadith of the Prophet. And this is actually a very, very famous hadith of the Prophet. It's mentioned in Bukhari as well, as also mentioned in Muslim. So such hadith is called muttafiqun alayh, which is actually means agreed upon. So it's a hadith where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is actually given an example. So the hadith is إنما مثل الجليس الصالح أو الجليس السوء كحامل المسك ونافق الكير. فحامل المسك إما أن يؤذيك وإما أن تبتع منه وإما أن تجد منه ريحا طيبة ونافق الكير إما أن يحرق ثيابك وإما أن تجد ريحا خبيثة. So what I just said, what it really means is he's given a parable of good company and a bad company. So saying that a good friend is like the seller of musk, is a perfume seller, while a bad friend is like blacksmith. So a seller of musk will give you some perfume, you will buy some, or you will notice a good smell. Whereas with a blacksmith, you will burn your clothes or you'll notice a bad smell. So it's a clear parable over here where often people get confused and they think that they're not allowed to talk to other people in the society. They should be only talking and only be close to the believers. And that's not the case. I mean, the hadith is clear comparison of friendship to the likeness of blacksmith and the perfume seller. So I mean, just very quickly, a man walked into a blacksmith shop, looked around, captivated by the blacksmith, what he was doing. And after leaving, the man realized, although he did not physically participate in the job, he still smelled soot and smoke. Well, the man later walked in a perfume shop. He walked in and introduced to different multiple perfumes wafting through the air. When the man left the shop, he realized although he did not buy any perfume, he departed with the most pleasing fragrance. So, more or less, children, what it really means is over here is a comparison to show that we do not have to befriend or to be close to those people that are basically like that blacksmith. And our friendships have direct impact on the way we behave, we carry ourselves. So often people think we're not even allowed to speak to other people. We're not allowed to speak to the Christians. We're not allowed to speak to the Jews. We're not allowed to speak to that community or this community. I understand, one of the principles of Quran, and if you know your Quran really well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, in Surah Taha, Allah is commanding Musa alayhi salam, Moses, and he says this in ayah number 4. فَقُولُوا لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. And he's saying that go and speak to Pharaoh in a gentle way. So basically, layyin, the word actually means soft, opposing the rough and harshness that people mean. So basically, even if God is saying to Moses to speak to Pharaoh, the evil tyrant who was punishing the Bani Israel, the children of Israel, and God is telling him to speak to him in a kind way. So what do you think what the Muslim conduct should be? A Muslim conduct should always be speaking to people with kindness, regardless of what their affiliations are, regardless of what their faith are. We are commanded to speak to people in a kind way. And the hadith that people normally use is a hadith for friendship, hadith for close affiliation, where people to befriend those people who are like-minded. You're not going to call everyone to your house, but you're definitely going to speak to people in a kind way, and that's what our religion teaches. With that, I'll leave you with that, and I hope I was able to explain my point of view. I wish you all the best, and you're with a really great person. He's someone that I've known for a very long time, and someone that does his job quite passionately, and he is someone who's promoting this great notion together for humanity. And it really means, I mean, it's not just that his organization's called that, he's someone that promotes that ideology as well. With that, I wish you all the best, and God bless all of you.